how can Canada create and sustain good jobs?
Investing in smaller businesses might help, so it makes them easier to create more jobs for other people.
Treated young people better. And employment-wise, say I'm going to now in my third year. Last semester, for example, I worked 2 part-time jobs and I was going to class full-time. So I mean, it's kind of hard when there's just seems to be better opportunities if you leave, really, especially here in Newfoundland.
To do that, I feel like we'd have to get rid of all the self-checkouts we have, because that would open up like room for more tills. We could do that. We could have more cashiers. We could hire for night stocking and stuff like that, because not a lot of places do it.
Well, I think the best thing to do is encourage small business and people to be able to develop small business, and then that will kind of take care of itself.
I think we have to maybe think about diversifying a little bit so we don't have so much dependence upon our natural resources, but that's easier said than done.
It's definitely rooted in the education through the opportunities they provide. I hear a lot about jobs on campus, so that's kind of good.
Create and sustain good jobs, probably with a little bit more government spending on health and education, infrastructure.
It's a good question. I think to sustain better jobs, we need a better education system. We need better funding for education, because such a huge part of the job industry is having a good education. So lowering maybe tuition a little bit and making sure that everybody gets a chance with education so they can get the job they want.
I believe that it's usually mostly just supporting middle-class families, being able to have opportunities for them.
I think the best way to make sure that people have access to employment in Canada is probably to make sure that people have access to education. So providing people with affordable or preferably free tuition would be a good way to start.
I think they have a lot of good jobs. I just think that the unions need to step up to the plate a little bit more to more or less protect their people.
Providing a whole lot more for Newfoundland Labradorians. There's not enough out there for work and workforce and anything that's pertaining to us. There's a lot of people that's coming here, and I got nothing against them, but it seems more is being done for them than it is for us in Newfoundland, and trying to make us provided with better things here in this province.